Are we live yet?
Hello!
Bro, I don't know what she did. This time it wasn't me. She's clicking all kinds of stuff. We got like a recruiter thing bringing up. We're like, what are you doing? This time it wasn't me. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm still new to the game.
Wait. Okay, here we are. Woo!
Oh my god.
Look at that. She took away my clicker privileges, and look what happened.
Okay. Bring it down.
No. There was a
Uncle Lisa, you have timeout privileges. So, not sure how you're going to put Kyle in timeout, but you have that privilege now.
Oh my god.
Just so you know.
Oh my god.
Okay, so.
Real quickly, let's just say hi to everybody that's come in here. Unlucky Adventures. Everybody remember, that's our little gaming buddy. If you guys have any kids that game, go over and check him out, man. He was in here first. Somehow we made it in here second.
We're that good.
And then, as you can see, the stars of the show, Creative Ginge.
This is the torture device.
I'm hitting all the towels, everybody.
Today. Actually, I'll use this end. Okay.
Oh my god, supernova rock star Gina Payne's in the house.
Gina Payne.
Shanna Craft.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Or is it Shauna? You'll have to correct me on that. And then, oh my goodness, Posh Cats Camping. How's it going?
Hope all is well.
I hope all is going well.
I need you to calm down.
I can't, man. I'm like
5 seconds into this.
Do you know who we have? Do you know who we have today? We have like super Nova people.
Let's get through the introductions.
Okay. All right.
Posh Cats Camping.
Hey, Susan. Hey, did you check your mail today? Susan? New Horizons.
Hello, Rhonda.
Papa Drew. Lily. Mrs. Contortionist. Salutations to the sun.
Avenger RV Adventure. Hello.
James, how's it going?
Uncle Lisa.
Oh my God. Uncle Lisa has made it.
He's our bestie from across the seas.
Yes.
James Catnees, hello. Got your email and cried. Thanks.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Holy crap.
New Horizons.
Homestead in Northern Michigan. What's up, dude?
Thank you for joining us
today. My gosh, man. You realize how much I've like bonded with the whole Viking axe thing that you're making, bro. I'm like, I have no idea.
Lucky Dog Productions moderator, Sue. Hello.
Did you say
How
hitch up the toe?
Yes, I did.
Still young at art?
Had you been paying attention?
A tarts?
Okay. Scott Jacobs,
how's it going?
Yep. How is everyone today? So.
Uh-oh. See, this is the advantage of having the computer and phones and everything connected. Lucky Dog moderators.
Uncle Lisa, whether you like it or not, Meant to Be RVing and Mel Nettie have put you in charge.
Oh, crap.
So.
No.
Yes. So.
We're all in trouble then.
Right.
Rhonda, Raider Nation. Thrifty Angela.
Hey, Thrifty Angela. Johnny's Journey.
Johnny,
thank you for joining us.
Wow, Johnny's Journey. What's going on?
Okay.
Man, she's waiting. Aaron Jemison.
Oh, and it skipped on me, so forgive me.
Forever best friend.
I'm still new at this, and
Ford man. I'm
Vanderella. Hello.
Vanderella's into his out. Linda Barker.
Corey, are you trying to tell me that you're watching us?
Got you, bro. We're watching you, bro.
Watching you. Okay.
I don't know what she's doing, man. She's like whipping through. Now she's going backwards. Did you see our youngest is in here?
Right here.
Alicia's. Ow. Oh, no. Don't beat me. Alicia.
Four-man, aka
Four-man, what's going on, brother?
Thank you for joining us for
Absolutely.
today. Linda Barker, hello.
Mom, hell yes,
Me,
your
Mom.
child. I don't. Is that code? I don't know. Here's my code. I don't. Please help me.
Who is this?
Robert Sunnington
Junior.
Jr.
Yeah. And
Bro.
he says Kyle.
I know.
So apparently
Like we're longtime friends. What's going on,
He
man?
knows who you are.
What's
Okay.
going on? Look, here's the problem with the laptop sitting here. I can't see. Look.
Simply Southern
look.
Roots. Hello.
That- Holy crap. What's going on?
Forever best friend.
What's up? What? Hey, look at that. Forever best friend. You see that? You see that sexiness right there?
Wow.
It took me.
It's June.
What?
Okay, calm down. Calm down.
This is
June. We can no longer be friends.
What's going on?
He is not a calm person.
Positive effects in the house.
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
Okay.
Luke, I told you I was amped.
Uncle Lisa,
I
need
gave
Millie moments. Okay, Uncle Lisa, I need you to tell Kyle to calm down at once. At once.
Dude, Positive Effects is in the house, man. I haven't seen y'all forever.
See, this is why this is.
I mean, homesteading Northern Michigan. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Millie moments. Where? What? Millie's in the house.
Okay.
Oh, there she is.
Okay.
What's up?
As you guys know, within the first 5 minutes, what we ask everybody to do is tell us what has made you smile today. Because you know that's a big thing with Ryan, especially. I like to know what makes everybody smile. And I'm going to be honest. Today, what has made me smile is you guys.
You guys rock, man. I tell you what. Oh, Bob's Adventure. Richard. Yeah, boy. Yo.
So not true, because you know what?
Dude, I tell you what, y'all get me amped, man. You guys get me. Ow, ow, what the?
Millie said.
No. This is what happens when you hide all the towels.
Millie said. Millie said.
Hey, can we bring up our rock stars, our supernova rock stars?
Okay. So, if everyone's ready.
Are y'all ready?
Are you ready?
Bro,
ready?
We have supernova rock stars. I mean, look, bring them up, man. Just bring them up.
Okay, so everybody in the chat, if you're ready to see our guests, give us a thumbs up in the chat.
Thumbs up. Our guests, are you guys ready? Freaking launch them.
I'm telling you, let our guests.
Look, they're ready.
Yes, I know. Let our people tell us in the chat.
I think everybody's ready.
Okay, I'm just waiting.
Millie, look, Millie even says she is like so ready.
Okay, all right. Are you
All right.
ready?
Yes, they thumbed up like an hour ago. Can you just bring them up? No! Look, change the thing. There they are. Woo!
How are you guys?
What's
Good.
up?
Oh, yeah, we're good.
How are you? Do we need to turn our phone?
You'd try, but I don't know whether it will
What?
work.
No,
Okay.
you're
No, we
perfect.
see you both. You guys are
Yes,
perfect,
you're
man.
perfect.
I was like,
Oh,
this
RV Actions on
is
April.
too stressful for me. And like, can they hear us? Like, can we change the phone? Are we live yet? Can they hear us? Are we talking?
Welcome to my world, bro. That's exactly what happens. I never know. We touch the button. And as you can see, I'm not allowed to touch anything anymore because
No.
normally when I do, it all goes bad. So I'm not.
I actually have been laughing at you all the way through this, like last night, and my cheeks are killing, and I don't even know how I'm like.
Yeah, I'll put your cheekbones to work tonight. I promise you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, guys, how's it going, man?
Yeah, it's good. It's
Yeah,
good.
really good. Yeah, and thank you very much for asking us to come on the live.
Thanks so
That's
much.
awesome.
Oh, I tell you what, I know we actually didn't know much about you until
Okay.
we interviewed.
Pause. Remember, they can hear you.
I know, but still, dude, I'm amped, man.
What did you say?
I-
I need more and be louder. Come on.
Bro, we did an interview with Millie Moments like a couple of weeks ago, who she is off the charts, man. And she mentioned you guys, and
Well, they were in our chat.
yeah, you popped into the chat.
Yeah, they actually loved us before,
Yeah, so
anybody
we
else
went
did.
back, and she was like, y'all have to check out everything about him. So we went back, and you probably, like she said, you started checking on it and saw that we were like going through like your whole list. Dude, we got supernova rock stars, man.
When you were saying it, I was like, how are we going to live up to it?
I was like, we need to leave.
Stop hyping us up, shit.
Dude, you guys are great, man. The way that I think we related, because you guys seem like us. Like there's one that's kind of like focused and has an agenda, right? And then like I think that's how we bonded, because I was like, I'm totally like, look, like, you just gotta go with it, man. You're like, you just gotta roll with it. Whatever happens is like, it's just like, I'm sure that you guys have an agenda for your guys' day.
No.
No?
For like 8 months, and we saved up for the whole time before we went. The whole time, Joe was like, "Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go here. We're gonna planning like bus routes, planning this, planning that." I was like, "Yeah, okay." I was like, "I'll carry the bag. Yeah, just tell me where to go."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, I love it, man.
on the day we would never have we knew why we wanted to see, but we didn't ever sit and say, oh, we need to film this, and oh, we want to say this. We basically just film who we are and what's happening at that moment.
Just wing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's what it's all about, man. I think, and that's what we were talking about, in how we connected with you guys, because I think that's the best footage ever.
Yeah.
I think when you try to plan something out and then you get all bent out of shape because it's not going as planned, but you just kind of like, okay, so we're going to try to do this, this, and we're going to see how it goes.
That literally is some of the best stuff that we filmed. So before we were going to watch everybody, to know what we had coming, and we were like, everyone's traveled. It seems so perfect. It seems so prim and proper. The first couple of weeks, we came up the motor, broke my camera, Joe smashed the phone, lost £100, everything went wrong. I was like, what?
Yes! I mean, that's the best. That's the best footage ever. I think that's the best content on the plane. But, obviously us, we're a different breed. I can't help it, man. We got supernova rock stars. I mean, come on. I'm sorry. Y'all got me amped, man. When you guys agreed to this, I was like, I just lost myself, man. I was like, you got to be kidding me. The stars have aligned. The Congress is like, everything came into play, man. You guys are awesome. Your content is like crazy.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about you. Like, for real, how do you guys do the trips that you're doing? Because I'm like, whatever they're doing,
yes,
we need to be doing.
Yes,
because let's do it.
Bali. That's the one I'm still stuck on, man. I've been watching your guys' videos on Bali.
Yeah.
And the waterfalls and everything. I mean, just
the waterfalls they were literally magical. They were amazing, weren't they? I always say camera never did this. It was just.
So basically, we decided that we wanted to do a bit of travel. When I got a little bit of because I can hear with echoing. Can you?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Is that us? That's not us.
But yeah, so basically I got a little bit of teaching out in Singapore. So then we decided that we were going to kind of use that year as a travel year as well. So we moved back in with my mum, and we saved. And then we went out and said, right, this year is our year to travel. Sadly, we only got 6-7 months, because then COVID came and ruined everything.
Dude, it came in kicked in the door on everything, man.
Yeah, it was really rubbish, because we still had India.
We missed the Philippines.
But hopefully we get to go back in the future and maybe do it as more of a little a longer day, 10 day. Hopefully.
So hang on one second. I want to see, can someone tell us if you're still hearing the echo? Because I was at first, but now I'm not. And I just want to make sure that we can hear these fabulous people.
I think we're good.
I think we're okay.
I think we're good now.
I think if there is a little bit that we'll just work through it. But guys, if you can.
Yeah, Ellie says she hears a little bit of it. Yeah, that's what she. Bro, I'm telling you. Look, normally she has.
They're probably hearing you echo because you.
They could be. Normally there's a towel, but like I took all the towels and threw them in the wash, so she doesn't have that. So then she found this. Oh, dude, you said look. Like I think it was last week or the week before, she got a message from somebody because I was like way off the charts, and she smacked me so hard that I had like a hand mark on my chest for 3 days.
I'm sorry. Sometimes you deserve it.
So tell us. I mean, honestly, for the people that don't know who Creative Ginge is, tell us about your channel, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, literally, we traveled Southeast Asia for 8 months, and we were just about naturalness of traveling, like not just showing the glory of it, but showing the behind the scenes and the whole. Yeah, I don't really know. We're just we wing a lot of it, and
basically we're not your typical like Instagram couple that go traveling, and I think that was for us what we wanted to get across, that we are like normal people that aren't like size zero,
and budget as well. So we were traveling on a super tight budget. So you see all these amazing videos and people are like staying in these infinity pool beach huts, and it's like it's just not achievable. We were rocking like hostels for £3 a night, and we were like, how much? £3 a night?
How dare it be that expensive? I hope breakfast included.
That's what I'm talking. That's us. We're like we got million dollar dreams on a ghetto budget.
Yeah, but that's relatable though. You can do a little bit, and yeah, definitely.
Like we said, we do really want to get back to it as well, and we want to try and do some more traveling. But I think it may look a little bit different for us.
Yeah,
now.
So we're actually like trying to work out ourselves a little bit of what we're going to do next, our next chapter. So yeah, like we said, we traveled for a year. Well, it's supposed to be a year, but then we got struck short from COVID. And then Jo's a teacher, so she has a lot of holidays, like 12 weeks a year. So we're basically going to become like more from that full-time travel to a little bit more part-time travel,
we think.
Yes, I mean, do you just teach all over, or do you have a specific spot? Or
at the moment I'm currently in a school in England, and then they gave me a sabbatical last year, so I was able to go and work abroad for the year, and then obviously come back and hopefully use some of the things that I've learned.
And I was like, I quit my job, I'm going. Yes,
I was gonna say you got yourself a sugar mama.
That's what you would do.
Hey, look, this is why I knew that we connected, because she can work remotely from anywhere in the world. So I'm like, why am I working? Why aren't we just out doing all this other stuff, man? It's just.
Uncle Lisa says the resolution to our mic problem is beating Kyle.
No, that's awesome. That was a big curiosity of us. It's like what you guys actually did for a living, and the footage that you guys have been releasing, is that like recent footage? Is it from the past, or how you guys are traveling like you do?
Joe blames me for everything, really, so I get hit.
He was lazy when we were traveling.
Bro, that's us.
Yeah, so basically, I knew that the time we had traveling was going to be very limited, so like a year. So I didn't want to edit while we were traveling, so I just wanted to experience it. So I was like, I'm just going to film it along the way and then edit in downtime. And then
we never had downtime.
So yeah, the Bali footage is like, what, 7 months old now?
Yeah, it's old.
So yeah, we're really far behind. So I just struggled to have the time to edit. And
he takes the time with everything.
I've got so much I need to edit.
Well, you got room to talk. Are you the one just now getting back to all the YouTube
Yeah,
the
exactly.
responses and everything.
As well as Instagram. To edit, and then I catch him on a YouTube video watching RV life, and I'm like, Ash!
That's what I tell you.
But I'm like, I have to click away. I'm like, I'm editing.
I remember because one day I released a video, and she was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "I don't know. I just thought I'd upload something." And she's like, "No, you don't upload anything without my permission."
So the video that he's talking about is the Lego in the back of the truck.
Oh, I love that logo. I was
I
laughing.
know, dude. I literally had
What is
stopped.
this?
Yeah,
What is this?
I literally stopped to get gas, and I was looking in the trunk of my truck, and I was like, "What is that?"
Oh.
I see you, Mr. Lego. You will not get me. And then I found out my daughter had borrowed the truck, and she said one of the kids' toys.
No, don't tell
jumped
me.
over.
It's better when I don't know where he came from.
I know. I was like, tell me that how many people will relate to like the death of the Lego that wants to just get you. It was great. But I mean, what have you guys been doing? I mean, with your teaching and everything, what have you guys been?
And what do you teach?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I teach the babies. So I teach primary school. So I at the moment, before we went away, I was in year 1, which was 5 to 6, and then now I'm going back into reception. So I'm going a year younger. So I'm going 4 to 5.
Yes.
Can you quit muting the mic? Why do you mute the mic?
People tell us that it makes it sound better. And
because that's awesome. I'm trying to respond. I go to say something, I look down and she's got the mic muted. I'm like, why are you muting the mic? No, that's awesome. Is it like just general, like everyday type of teaching, I guess?
I'm just the whole curriculum basically. So I just teach everything really. And yeah, it's an awesome job. It's a lot of hard work, but it's very, very rewarding. And obviously we then do get holidays, which is really, really nice. And we can then hopefully start really using those holidays.
12 weeks. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, exactly. The issue with teaching is you can't take holidays. You have to have the holidays that you're given. And obviously the UK, and I presume everywhere, they put the flights up massively. As soon as the teachers and kids are off, they're like, oh yeah, flights go up by 700
triple the price.
But yeah, it is great having those holidays.
Yeah.
Now, do you get to travel abroad as far as your teaching goes on a regular, or was that just a?
No, it was just a one-off. It was just
very lucky.
Yeah, I was really lucky. My best friend actually lives and works in Singapore, and he's a head teacher in a school. So I was able to go over to Singapore and work with him for a little bit, which was amazing, and it was such a fantastic experience. So yeah, my school were really, really kind and let me go and follow my dreams a little bit as well as teach.
And we traveled. It was amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's over there like, hey, he's like riding the coattails. He's like,
totally would as well. Totally would.
She wanted.
Oh, literally. Some of I'm like, there. I didn't know it in the videos. You'll see. So this is so true. You'll see in the videos. I'm like, so we're just in. Where are we, Joe? I didn't know what it was at the time. I'm like, I've got my bag, I've got the sandwiches, so where we're going.
Bro,
Yes.
I totally relate. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's why we were laughing, because I was like, you guys seem to have like what got me was all the moped, all the little Vespa that you guys were having. All joking aside, when you put the helmet on, I was like, look, it looks like a reservoir tip. I don't. Oh my God, I love these guys.
Oh,
we learned mistakes from the bikes though.
Oh,
because in the beginning we were budgeting, so trying to save money. So we only rented like a 50cc scooter, and
as soon as the
hills, I was like downhill.
Did you get out? Push?
No, I had to like go down the hill and up the hill.
The worst part was he'd be like, "Get ready, Joe," and I was like, "What for?" He was like, "You're walking up this hill." off, and I'm just toddling up this hill like I'm coming. Give me 5 minutes.
But yeah, and,
He's like that kid that
He would
goes
do
out.
the same. He would do the same.
and worse brakes as well. So the brakes didn't really work with two
Oh
of them.
no!
So yeah, in the end, we started going for the.
That's like that. That's like that moment where you got the starting kid wanting to join the fit people on the bike. So like he's the one pushing the bike up the hill behind everybody else that's riding. She's like, where's that? Hey, no, I'll go to the side. Where's that footage?
Yeah.
It's all like people with cows on their laps, and there's like people with like six people, like a baby on the
way.
different people, and they were just passing us, and we were like, should we?
I stayed. Have you ever heard of Islas Mujeres outside of Mexico? It's a little island.
No.
So I stayed on that island one time. I
I
can't help it. I stayed on that island for like a week, and I'm sitting there, and a moped comes by me, and there's like 7 people,
Yeah.
kids, on this little moped, and the only one with a helmet on is the driver. They're like, we got a kid here, the kid on the back. They've got another. I mean, that's
Our
insane.
favorite trick that they had was they had like a big bamboo stick, like a piece of bamboo. They put it on their knee, and then they put all their shopping in the bamboo. They've got like 10 shopping bags of bamboo on a scooter.
And then they pull the dog, and the dog would jump in the middle. But we couldn't even manage to sit on a scooter, just me and you. So
Where is that footage?
it's
You guys-
coming. It's
You guys
coming.
need to put a whole video together of like all the.
Tell me,
Yeah, I'm saying that if you're going to do it, put a whole video together of all the like outtakes.
Yes.
What?
Wait a minute, TR raid.
Hang on. What?
Oh my goodness.
We're getting raided. Thank you, everyone that's coming in.
Yeah, we got people coming in from another channel we'd never seen before.
Yeah.
Look at you guys, I'm telling you.
It's
I
your,
have put in the
You
comments.
guys, it's you. Wait a minute, where's the camera?
you
It's
did
you
it.
guys.
You did it.
Look at that. Everybody's coming in to see you guys.
Oh,
No.
everybody that's watching, so thank you very much for just watching us waffling on.
Yeah.
You guys, I tell you what, Millie was right, man. When
You guys are awesome.
she said that she absolutely loved you guys, and we ought to check you out. So like almost like right after the show, we went and started watching some of your videos. I'm like, dude, that's like us.
It's
Yeah.
so amazing. That's what I love about YouTube, like Millie as well. So like we just stumbled across her channel, and we were like, love this video. Oh, like they've done this, and being like, what is it about someone? You just click, and you're like, I love that video. I'm gonna watch another, and then you comment in, and you know what I mean? Like we've never met half the people, and we're like, I know, these are good friends.
But
Like,
again, when we were traveling, that was amazing because on Instagram, I feel like Instagram was very in the moment because I tried to keep it up to date with where we were.
Oh yeah.
And that we actually met
so many people. I was still talking to them now, and then like so many friends from England, we just met on Instagram. We'd like take a picture of somewhere and tag it, and then someone just message them like this, and then they'd come and meet us. And it's amazing.
It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, who would think that you would become almost closer on YouTube
Yeah.
than you
Yeah.
do? Like
Oh,
we got family that lives down the street that I'm not as close to as people that we met on YouTube.
So Ricky Angela says, tell us about poop coffee. And maybe we'll put it in Gary. I don't know if you guys know Daydream About Nice Things. He does a coffee talk every morning at 9 a.m. Central Time, but he's freaking amazing. But his channel name is Daydream About Nice Things if you ever want to go take a look. But we're trying to get him to try different coffees. And Thrifty Angela, Uncle Lisa Productions, and
You talk about me yelling. You're
one
like,
other channel is trying to get him to try the poop coffee. You know what?
oh. So what? I mean, yeah. What is? You've got my curiosity. What is that?
Yeah.
This is basically our latest video.
So we just put a video on yesterday. Yeah, it's basically it's basically there's an animal. It's like called a luwak or a civet cat.
Yeah.
It's the most expensive coffee in the world, I believe. So it's like £90. because basically he has to
Like
export
for a cup.
for a cup, I think.
Not in
yeah.
Bali.
No.
We didn't pay that.
That's when it's exported to America, and then they put on the big stamp, and then you guys pay a fortune for it. But yeah, in Bali, it costs us £3. But yeah, it's the poop from a luwak, and they like clean it and they ground it up. As far as I'm aware, they eat like berries, and then it digests in
They
their
eat something from the coffee bean. They eat some sort of like coffee bean, and then
yeah,
it goes.
and then they
through
grind it
there.
up, and then make a coffee out of it, and you drink the coffee.
And it's actually really,
it doesn't taste of poo.
It's really nice. That's a spoiler alert. But in the actual open of the video, I'm just like, just all this coffee. Like it's really, really good, but just don't stir it.
Guano, man. It's like guano.
Okay, so can we just hold for a second?
No,
We have-
get the F out of here.
50 people in this chat.
60.
I'm about to get super emotional
No
because
way.
what?
Oh my God. You guys,
So
we're like,
we
we're so small fish, and we bring you guys on, and look what happens.
yes.
No, you guys are not small
You're
fish
not small
at
fish.
all.
No way.
You're big fish with big dreams.
Yeah.
When we were watching, like, listen,
I'm
I've
a
done
big fish, all right.
Shut your face. Oh my God.
it's so stressful, and I was like, "Where's this clicker? Where's this?" Like, and then I see all your guys live, and I was like, "These guys are pros!" Like, they've got the comments coming up on the screen, like professionals.
And we're backstage. We were backstage.
There ain't no us guys, bro. There ain't no us guys. I'm not.
Okay.
Look, in all truth and honesty, if you go back like 3 weeks maybe and watch one of our lives,
Oh, I told them.
did you?
Yes.
Like I bad touched something and we went black.
Oh, I
Like
didn't
I
tell them
caused
that.
everything to
Yeah.
go black.
Yeah.
But
Right.
here's
Okay, you're done. You're done. Your time is over.
yeah. And what's funny is that we held the same amount of people in the chat. And she's like, look, they love us. I said, no, they wanted to see the beating I'm about to receive because of whatever I touched. And then first the screen went, and then I'm trying to figure it out. She's clicking on stuff, and the next thing you know, everything went black.
You should have saw the look on my face. The look on my face said, "This man's about
Dude,
to
if
die."
she had if she had a bat, I would have gotten beaten that day. I promise you. I promise you.
Oh,
My cheeks. I can't cope with you two. I'm getting a facelift.
oh my goodness.
I tell you, that's our biggest thing with our channel, man. That's
Yeah.
and I don't have you watched one of our lives that we did was that she
Okay.
had.
Hang on 1 second. So, real quick, we joined this live show
Oh my
because
gosh.
we had heard about the TR show from Daydream About Nice Things.
This is a guy. He does music from Jamaica. He
Yeah.
does all kinds of music. Just a
But-
phenomenal channel.
So we just had him, or we just joined, because we wanted to see what was new. And honestly, let me just be honest. Anytime Daydream About Nice Things or Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Code List goes into something, I'm like, I need to go check it out because
Right.
they're like. So we joined and he watched our introduction video and went like, he's like, no. Everybody has to hear this. And we were like bawling in bed.
Yeah,
because
'cause it's like you. I mean,
it just came from our hearts. Is all it really was.
Well,
But wow,
Bro.
I am so speechless.
yeah.
right now.
I mean, we just can't. We're like overwhelmed right now. But I got one of our look. Let me ask you something. What started you guys on the whole YouTube thing?
Yes.
Because we know with us, we just started like recording like stupid stuff we're doing because everybody was like, dude, that's a YouTube moment. That's a YouTube moment. So we're like, all right, so we'll just start recording it.
Yeah, it was the same thing for us. So like before, like I was a photographer for like nearly 10 years. And yeah, I take pictures of everything, but I was like, I take pictures of everything and just leave them on my phone and never do anything with them. And then I was like, we were going on these holidays, and I'm like,
We went on the holiday.
the holiday to Iceland.
So we decided that we were going to go for like a little bit of a breakaway. We were like,
The best place we've ever been in the world, Iceland.
We're going to go somewhere cheap. We'll just go somewhere like just across the border. Like it's fine. We'll go somewhere cheap. And then we were sitting. I was like, oh, Iceland looks nice. Shall we go Iceland?
But yeah, I guess
It wasn't cheap.
rather
She's
than
like,
with everything, I was just like, I'm gonna start doing some videos. And then I was like, I just got down the video rabbit hole, and I was like, oh yeah, definitely, I need a drone. And then I got a drone. I was like, yeah, I got to film some waterfalls. And then again, I wasn't doing anything with the videos, and friends and family were like, oh, let me see. So like, oh, put it on YouTube. We'll just keep it for us. Like, you know, it's just somewhere to store our videos so we can watch them. And then, yeah, people were like, just send this out, like share it. And then I learned about like tagging and all that stuff. And then they just kind of got a bit more views. And I was like you guys were like, Joe, like 250 people are subscribed to us. Like, why are these people like, what?
Yeah.
Like, you know, people are subscribing to us. And yeah, I'm not who were like us.
Dude, I know. That's what it was with us. We actually we started putting out a few videos. I'm a truck driver, so one of our things was like random moments.
Hang on, have you gotten to the random rants yet?
No, not yet.
Check that. Don't even say another word. Check that.
So yeah,
check that video out.
So look, you spend 8 hours a day in a truck by yourself. Your mind goes, and all truth be told, with ADHD, it's even worse. Yeah. So I started recording some of the things that I was like randomly thinking about. And so she started posting some of that. And that's kind of how it started, because I would go on rants, or I would just have a random thought just about something. And we got like, I don't know, like 30 subscribers. And then a guy named Bob from Blue Wave obviously invited us into this community. You guys know Bob?
Yeah, we kind of.
We came across them and it was like, yeah, we'll join. Like, we'll watch them on their live stream, and we like subscribed and everything.
And then actually in Vietnam when all going on.
And it was just so hard to keep up with when you're on the road with limited internet. It was hard to keep up with everything.
Right, and that's, I mean, he brought us into this community, and we jumped from like 25 to almost like 100 subscribers, like overnight, from all these people we met. And we're like, we didn't know what to do with ourselves. We're like, 100 people want to see our stuff. I don't.
Right. We're like, who knew?
And then like you guys, like we hit 250, and we're like, wait a minute, 250 people think we're cool. Yes. But the biggest thing was that we kind of changed course from what we were doing to after we went to a sermon. We went to church one day, and the pastor was talking about how much you actually smile in a lifetime or laugh. And when you break it down,
I actually told them
about the 3%.
Yeah.
The reality is that the average person only smiles or laughs 3% in their life.
Wow,
that's crazy.
I mean,
that my statistics got to be higher than that. I'm always laughing.
No, that was from like this, yeah, and that's what I looked at it and I said, no way. And so we started researching a little bit more, and sure enough, they actually did a full-on research and test on people, and so many people, and how many days you actually laugh and smile. And dude, she got all kinds of emotional. It was like, no, this is. Because I'm off the charts, as you can tell. I'm like way, and I couldn't imagine spending only 3% of my life smiling.
Oh,
especially when you spend something like the statistics. I make statistics up, but like there's a hash fact. Like you spend like 3% of your life in the toilet.
There's no way. So that's what I mean. That was one of our biggest things. Like when we started our lives, it's like, okay, so. What has made you smile today? What have you laughed about today? Because we want the goal of everybody laughing or smiling, or my famous word is guffaw. I don't know what that is, but I figure someone has that certain laugh that's over the top that people look at you. They give you that like weird look, like where the hell did that come from?
I like a high pitched background, like.
I walk away at that point.
I get to the point where I stop breathing. Like you didn't see my face. Yes, you get your face like this, and you're laughing. You're trying to cover up everything, and then you quit breathing.
Hang on 1 second, Sherry.
I don't. What?
There you go.
I'm trying to
every weekend. Look, she said that.
I know, but I've been trying to be good to avoid the beatings.
You guys are so good at reading the comments as well as doing
this. We can't multitask.
I'm trying to read the comments as well, and I'm like, I can't keep up. I saw that Millie put something about the YouTube channel.
Look,
is that we do tips and tricks too. That's the other thing.
Yeah, so yeah, that was a big thing for us. So we were just putting up like random videos, like me just filming stuff, and then I started seeing a few like it's located here or it costs like this much, and then we started. That was like one of the best things that I love about YouTube is when people were commenting on our videos, they were like, "Thank you so much. This tip really helped me," or "I'm going to save this. I'm definitely going to." And like I was like, "Oh, this is actually useful. People are enjoying the information." So I tried to be a little bit more tips and tricks of like like top 10 things to see in Japan or best 5 waterfalls and a bit more like tips and tricks for people to enjoy it.
No, absolutely. I mean, that's huge. Like I keep going back. I don't know. It's the microphone. I just like the one where you're saying how expensive is Japan?
Use your inside voice. We're all in this.
When have I ever had an outside inside voice?
Little area.
Dude, I'm like, look, I get, in all truth be told, man, I get yelled at all the time because I have a pretty booming voice. And I was like, well, I'm half deaf because of all the rock concerts from the younger years. So I'm pretty sure that has a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the tips and tricks, man, that's huge. We the like how expensive is China, that video. I was really drawn to that because you're like, look, we in China on a low budget, so this is what we're going to do, and these are the best things to do, and that's what we're drawn. I mean, as us, we live the same way. We're like, we want to go to have the most amazing time we can, but on the poor man's budget.
Right.
Yeah,
that's literally. I mean, that's like one of the main reasons. Like we picked Asia as well. It's like one, it's absolutely beautiful, but two, when you compare, like for Christmas, we went to an island that everybody should go to in life. It's called Koh Rong Sam Loen in Indonesia.
No, Cambodia.
Cambodia. See, I still don't know where I am. And but like we were there for Christmas on the island in a little shack, and it was so cheap, and like. It was the best, one of the best places we've ever been, and you just can't get that in like Europe and America. Like it's so expensive, but not for the price.
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, I'm sure you. But we thought that Asia for us would be the cheapest way to stay out there for the longest, and that's what we wanted. We wanted time, didn't we? So yeah.
That's what we're all about. I mean, when we get to travel and when we do things, we try to look for what we can do on our budget and make it the longest time that we can in those areas and what you can do. And I think that's what I loved about some of your videos is because that's or how we connected to them. They're like, look, these two are on a school mom's budget because he's riding her coattails as much as he can. As much as you can, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get out of that. So that's what drew us to a lot of your videos, and that's what we were trying to push to a lot of people. Is like, hey, when you don't got a lot of money to spend, these people, they've done it, and they can show you how to experience the rich man's life, but on a poor man's budget, so to speak.
It's so interesting as well, like how much it taught us, like about money. Like in the beginning, obviously, like we went to the cities first, like Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan. They were really expensive, and then the further into our travels we got, the places got a little cheaper, and we got a lot better at budgeting with money. And then when we had to come home, I lost it. I was like, £4. I was like, £4 for cheese, for cheese.
That's the thing though, isn't it? Like Asia again, it was so cheap for food, and like hotels were really, really cheap. So actually it turned out cheaper for me and you to have a private room rather than staying at like a hostel. But we were never in the hotel, and that was the thing that we learned when we went to Iceland, is we didn't need to fork out for a posh hotel, but we wanted to experience things rather than kind of like
before we went traveling. Our holiday was very much like 2 weeks in an all-inclusive hotel with a swimming pool, and that was our holiday. And now we've said we just won't do that again. Like never. We're like 2 days here, even if we've only got a week, we're like, let's do 2 days there, a day here, and 2 days like move on. And like you meet so many amazing, great people in like hostels and along the way.
And you meet all the locals, which for me was the best bit. Like actually sitting with the local people and having a meal with their traditions, like that for me was just the best bit.
Yeah, totally. That's what we like to engulf like when we were in Jamaica, it was the same way. When we like to engulf the culture around there and how everybody lives. But we got a question. Aaron's asking, what's your favorite place that you guys have been to so far?
It's difficult. It's between, like, again, Iceland we went to. That was amazing. That was one of the best holidays we've ever had. We just rented a little 4x4, little Dacia Duster thing, and we just we didn't see anyone for like nearly a week, 10 days. We just drove around and explored the waterfalls. For me, that was amazing.
I don't think I've ever seen you this excited.
I know. I want to go back to Iceland.
I've heard. I mean, honestly, I've heard amazing things about Iceland.
Yeah, people say that Iceland's really expensive, and it is. It's like it's really expensive to get to, and the accommodation. But once you're there, everything's free. Like most places, like in the world, when you go to, it's like, oh, you have to pay for parking, you have to pay entrance fee, you have to pay this. And
they were all natural beauties. It was just part of their country. Yeah. So you go to a glacier, you go to a waterfall, and that was just part of their kind of place.
And there's a company called Cozy Campers. So if anyone's going to Iceland, we didn't do it, but I'll plan to do it rather than paying for like accommodation for a week in like Reykjavik or somewhere. Just rent a cozy camper van and you can drive like around the whole circle and experience it all.
Well, you saying Iceland is your favorite place because you went way.
Yeah, he's like going into strict detail about that. But I mean, renting that would put you on your own schedule.
Yeah,
on doing whatever you want to do. If you want to pull off or go over here or do this.
There as well.
Oh, hi, Richie and Vanessa. These guys are awesome
great.
Too.
Yeah, we love these guys. Again, these are some people we're talking about Iceland. So we actually started on their Iceland stuff. That's how we came across them. And yeah, we're just loving their like vibe and energy they give off. And
they're really lovely, these two people.
Oh, we'll have to. Yeah, we'll definitely. But they gotta. How long did you guys have to save up until you were able to quit your jobs and travel?
Well, before I answer that one, I'm going to say my favorite place was Koh Rong Samloen in Cambodia. I'm not going to tell you a whole story. I'm just going to.
All you have to do is just Google Koh Rong Samloen, and you'll be like, oh, I get why.
Okay, no more stories. Right. Okay. So basically, we moved in with my mum, and then we saved up for about a year and a half.
Yeah.
But we actually didn't save up as much as we wanted to because by accident we went to Iceland. So
right, we're doing nothing. We're not on anything.
Let me ask you something. Hold on. How do you? Yes, I got the mic in my hand because how do you accidentally make your way to Iceland?
We just kind of were looking for a cheap holiday, and then we saw Iceland, and we were like, we've always wanted to go.
Because we were saving everything. It was like, we're not going on holiday this year. Yeah, we're not going to have takeaway. Like, save everything. And then it was like 6 months in, we're like, yeah, this is really hard. Like, we need a break. We need to get away somewhere. And then I seen some waterfalls, and I was like, we should go here.
Yeah, and then we went to Iceland. I don't know how it happened. So we by accident went there and lost a little bit of money.
And then we spent about £1,000 on some holiday insurance that was rubbish. It was like, are we covered for COVID? Are we covered for this? No. Oh, we're falling. We're covered for this? No. Oh, I feel a bit ill. Am I covered? No. I'm like, oh, okay. Thanks for the cover.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We spent like £1,000 again then on jabs. So actually, we spent quite a bit of money.
We made a lot of mistakes in the beginning. That again, that's partly what I love about YouTube. We made so many mistakes, and it's about sharing them.
Just so you know, we're not telling like loads of stories. The question was.
Okay. Sorry, I get so excited.
Well, I mean, in all reality, we did the same thing. I mean, we get. That's what. Look, working on your 6-pack. This is what we roll, man. Get amped up.
What I genuinely would say as well, though, about going to Asia, we were probably on one of the smallest budgets out of everyone we would meet. We'd meet somebody and they'd be like, oh, yeah, we've got £50 a day. We're doing this. This is no word of a lie. For accommodation, transport, food and all the rest of it, we could manage most of the time for around... What the hell you were doing there? Oh, my goodness, that's great. And we have to...
You know what's funny is that I always bang on the table. She yells at me, and one time I did that, and it actually clicked on something. I don't know what happened.
Oh, you got to people tell them now. You need to know how much.
So we do it for roughly like I'd say between £30 and £40.
Yeah.
And we could sometimes do 20, 25
If we were
a day.
saving, yeah,
for
£25
both of
a
us.
day for both of us. For that's your food, accommodation, drinks, some activities. Like it was amazing.
You don't need as much money as you think to explore Asia. You really, really don't. If you get your flights out there, you can travel for very, very cheap.
In Laos, you can go air ballooning for $80.
$60.
$60. See, savings.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think that's what Millie had told us when she was in I keep wanting to say Taiwan, but it's not where she was.
Was it Myanmar? Did she go to Myanmar?
Oh my God, where was she at?
Millie.
Yeah, Millie, you need to type that in there. But anyway, she said that was the same deal. Like when she was in one of the Asian areas.
Yeah.
And it didn't cost anything, but you were able to do all these remarkable things.
Yeah, so much.
The difference in what do you call it? The money.
Thailand. She said.
Thailand. Okay, she was in Thailand, and she said because of the money difference.
Yeah.
Would do so much for next to nothing.
Definitely. Yeah. For me, I would say that Thailand actually was one of the most expensive places that we went to. Yeah, because I was really surprised.
So
Stop me, never beat me!
I'm so excited.
You beat him. Look, hey.
Please, can I have that?
Quick. Our Vision Nomadic Living's here, and we wanted to say hi to them because they give us the idea for our sticker thing.
We love you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't seen them for so long. I'm sorry, I interrupted. Look.
It's okay. You can interrupt me. It's just him that can't.
Bye, Boone. Thank you so much for being here.
No.
I'm so sorry. We've taken up so much time, me talking about stories that
I know you just.
That's what the whole point is.
We
wanted the whole point of this was number one to grace us with your mighty supernova rock star presence. But also, just to learn about you. I mean, because obviously the YouTube videos are never like to us. We like to.
It's great.
Oh my God!
No.
I can't even finish. I don't.
But we like to make connections, and the best way to make connections is to have these interviews. Because now, every time Millie goes live with the cages, we always watch her on Facebook because it's like,
yeah, I mean, you're like family.
Yeah.
And then we were talking before, and this is what adds to with you guys. Where are you guys located at, by the way?
We're actually in North Wales, so we're kind of just off the border of England.
Okay,
nice.
Because we were talking to Millie, and we plan on going to Ireland for our anniversary.
Wow.
And we were going to make a whole trip of it. And let me tell you something, it would not thrill us. It would thrill us. I went totally sideways with that. But
we would not be disappointed if we
regardless,
Millie moment.
Yeah, exactly. And we all got together and did and hung out, man.
It's the thing we would definitely jump on. We're so up for that. Yeah.
I think it would be epic. I mean, I think it would just be epic. We're like, because and meeting everybody across the seas, because we're like stoked.
Every single day of my life.
Yeah. No, but that was the whole point. I wanted everybody to meet you guys, and we fell in love with you guys when Millie talked about you, and we started watching them. We're like, dude, this is.
Well, I think the scooter thing was
the scooter. Look, because I'm a biker. I ride all over.
Well,
so when we saw you guys on the mopeds, I'm like, dude, we're totally doing that. We're
it was a dry humor, things that some people would be totally annoyed with. You guys were making it fun and laughable, and we're like, yeah, we love them.
I love the bike so much over there. The roads seem so crazy. People as if you dare drive on the road and things, but when you're off the road, there's so much noise. But when you're on it, it all makes sense.
It doesn't when you're a passenger.
It's one beep to say I'm here, 2 beeps to say I'm coming past you, 3 beeps to say get out of my way, and then 4 beeps. You just got beep. You're like, whoo.
Remember the time we were on this bike, I had my eyes closed.
Oh my gosh, look. Richie and Vanessa want to join us. Tell me that wouldn't be. I'm telling you, you have no idea. Like we are so grateful and of you, of everybody that, not just everybody that we met in the community, but how that we've met everybody across the world. I mean,
Yeah.
how you connect, and then like you said, I mean, you connect with these people, and even though there's thousands of miles between us, it's like you almost become like friends, especially when we get together like this. I mean,
Yeah.
not just YouTube, and you get to kind of know somebody, but when you get to actually talk to them and get a feel for who they are, not away from YouTube.
Yeah.
Yet we're on YouTube. You'll figure that one out. But
yeah, I think the thing is as well, like, it's amazing to meet like-minded people, because obviously we've all got our friends that, you've got your friends at home, we've got our friends, but they don't get this part. They're not 100%, they don't really understand it, whereas you guys do. And then we've got that connection, and all of a sudden, like, we create a friendship from that. And that's what I think is really special about YouTube and Instagram as well.
That's what we wanted. And honestly, people talk about, how big, if we ever get big or whatever else. And it's like, but I don't ever want to lose these connections that we have with the people that we've met, because to us, it's like you said, I mean, it's almost closer than family in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
And that's what we want. And like we talked about, like, dude, if we travel to Europe,
yeah.
I mean, like, you're like the first phone call, like, bro, we just landed.
Yes. Look, I've got the beers. We're here. Come on.
Yeah. Hey, have the pints ready, because we're heading your way, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it is. Lovely.
Yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, that's what I love. I was about to say, we've got, like, people like, like your loyal followers and things like that follow your stories and stuff. And it's just amazing how you connect with them, and like someone comments, you comment back, and
yeah, and
like,
you've never met them. Like us guys, we'd never met before, but as soon as we came on here, we feel like we know you.
Yeah.
And that's what.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. I mean, it's like, here's Daydream About Nice Things. If you haven't checked him out,
okay,
you guys need to check him out. Like, Gary is one of those.
He's got the biggest heart.
Yeah, and he puts everybody else before himself. He's absolutely amazing. I mean, he's one of those guys that we've bonded with so much that, like, when you meet, it's going to be like an emotional moment.
Yeah.
So see, I found out that I'm like half Irish.
Okay.
And so that's one of our biggest.
You have 20 seconds.
They're still young at heart.
That's his mom.
That's my mom.
No way. Hi, Mom.
Mom, I'm famous. I'm on TV.
Yes, look. He's on American TV. We brought him across the ocean.
Okay.
That's awesome, because we saw her earlier. I'm sorry.
We should have told you, we need like a 2-hour interview. We're not very good at keeping it short.
Yeah. Well,
no, this has been absolutely, because you know what? We had no agenda. We had no thing planned out. Okay. Look. I had no agenda. Yes. I had no agenda. I was like,
an agenda. Uncle Lisa, I need you to put Kyle in timeout.
Yeah. Look, can you see this?
No.
The agenda was over here. I put it away because I was like, nah, it's not gonna.
Uncle Lisa, put him in timeout.
Look, everybody's saying timeout. That's
she's got a camper van, and they plan to travel all over in it as well. So.
They are awesome.
Does she have a channel?
Not yet, but we're trying to work on it.
She's in the process.
Oh my God! Yes, please.
Thank you so much for coming and interviewing with us today. We have about a minute left.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that we've waffled so much. But yeah,
look,
we're honored.
Shush.
Look.
We've started a new trend.
Such a co-host up.
No, but thank you so much. You guys are awesome.
Yeah,
thank
absolutely.
you so much for being here.
You guys are absolutely amazing.
Very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thank you for joining us.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. We'll see you guys.
Oh my God, guys.
Oh my God. Look, we had 30 seconds left. They're still down in the basement. Like, I want to bring them back up and go for like another 3 hours.
All I want to do is say thank you for everyone joining us today.
Oh my gosh.
This was so incredible. We absolutely love you. Uncle Lisa.
I think we better ship Kyle to Siberia or something a few weeks to calm him down. Look, in my defense, those who were in BB's show, I gave you a fair warning that I was amped up for this show.
Okay, we're about to say goodbye.
Everybody,
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We
Look,
love you.
everybody go invade who you got to invade.
Yeah, we did a horrible job at that. Love you guys.
Look,
Bye-bye.
in it. In broadcast.